Ooh. Welcome to That's Good Broncos. I am Brandon Perna. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys from up close in my basement.
Here on the field, from up close, just watching Coach Vance Joseph. From here, you watch him now on the screen.
Watching Coach Vance Joseph like stalker, I noticed things about him. Black has diversity.
This diversity in his background is helping him a lot tonight.
But in regard to diversity, does ESPN think all football coaches look alike?
The other side, first-year head coach Vance Joseph, who during his college days played quarterback.
Camera 2, cut to Vance Joseph. Okay, guys, that is not Vance. Wrong black coach on the sideline. Pull out so it looks like we meant to do oh, shit. Come on, ESPN. In fact, I am just here.
And here he is, having the time of his life this night.
Having the time of his life.
Time of my life. This is the Broncos Chargers full recap. 2017. All right, I gotta give some big dick shout outs to my new patrons, Michael Mice, Shay Ambrose, and Topher Rin. You can support me and this channel on Patreon with your monthly donation of your choosing. In fact, I'm thinking about making the game reviews only available to Patreon supporters after 24 hours. Maybe just altogether. Look, this is all I want to do. I enjoy this work. It's my calling, and the only way this will be sustainable is with your support moving forward. That's the big dick truth. So let's do this together and say, fuck it. Fuck you to mainstream sports media. Huh? I'm on TV. I'm on TV. Oh, yeah. The best part of this game, and I know you did not catch this, was Phillip Rivers getting pissed when Rayshawn Jenkins ducked his practice throw. Rivers was like, did you just step into my practice throw, ding dong? The look on Phillip Rivers' face is priceless. And Rivers makes a lot of faces in the span of a game. I bet you did notice the referee calling the Los Angeles Chargers the San Diego Chargers.
Charge timeout, San Diego.
As a man who's done that about 50 times this week, I sympathize and say it's hard. San Diego, it just rolls off the tongue for the Chargers. The same way Shelby Harris rolls on to Phillip Rivers. The second half of last season, this is what the Broncos sorely missed on offense. Hell, in the fourth quarter of this game, this is what the Broncos missed. CJ Anderson on a draw to counter the pass rush, gets 11. Beautiful run by CJ. That was immediately followed by Trevor Siemian getting the piss hit out of him by Melvin Ingram doing work on Menelik Watson. I'm not an offensive line coach, but I'd say there is something wrong with Watson's footwork and pass blocking technique. The only thing correct about what he did there was line up in the right spot. I have hope this will improve with time, but right now I am very worried about Siemian's health for the duration of this season. The Broncos finished that drive with this touchdown pass to Benny and the catch. The Chargers answered the following drive after Bradley Wan Kenobi got called for pass interference with the touchdown pass to Melvin Gordon, who flew into the end zone over Justin Simmons. I guess this is the fly zone now, although Todd Davis is the one who kind of missed the coverage there. But during all this chaos, I discovered the Chargers drafting secret, which is just draft guys named Melvin, and they will become the best players on your goddamn team. The crazy thing is, the Chargers don't have a home, but they do have the star of Home Alone on the roster. Round of applause for Macaulay Culkin, bulking up and Tim Tebowing his way onto the roster. Ah! Did he make that joke? Oh, I did. Isaiah McKenzie gave us something we haven't seen in a couple years. No, not a naked woman in real life, stupid internet virgins, but a nice punt return. Sure, it was about 10 yards shorter than we originally thought because he stepped out of bounds on the return. Will Parks laughed and said, crawfish? I was the only rookie in NFL history who gets to step out of bounds and get away with it. Now I know Trevor Siemian will get all of the attention for breaking Joey Bosa's ankles on this 4-inch touchdown run, and it's impressive for a QB not known for his mobility. I mean, Bosa was dead on the ground, but in my opinion, CJ Bash Mandersonic had the juke of the night. Just embarrassing Jason Garett here. Hot damn, hot damn, hot damn, CJ. What did you do this offseason? Switch your cereal to the Terrell Davis Hall of Fame cereal? I eat both. The Broncos entered halftime up 14-7, but we fans got the real treat of the game. The best close-up of Phillip Rivers' tight, juicy ass you've ever seen. It's a goddamn shame he stayed a virgin until he was married, because that's the kind of meat you put between two pieces of bread and slather ample amounts of mayo on and go to town with. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Hey! Cat problems. Darian Stewart was all over the place in the second half. Phillip Rivers threw a pick on his opening series. He wanted a flag, but this is a good no call as the Chargers receivers are more dramatic than the cast of Orange is the New Black. Flop, 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 give me a penalty all night long. Rex Ryan went on to compare Trevor Siemian to Michael Vick.
Is this Michael Vick or is this Trevor Siemian?
I reached out to Siemian's 3 dogs, Manny, Paxi, and Brocky, and they said Ryan's comments couldn't be further from the truth. After a great touch pass to Demaryius Thomas down the right sideline and a near-death experience, Trevor Siemian found Benny and the catch for his second TD of the evening. Add a Brandon McManus field goal, and the Broncos had a commanding 24-7 lead and should have closed this one out. The game should have ended when Todd Davis destroyed Melvin Gordon on 4th and 1 with this perfectly timed blitz. Your offense has to put the game away after your defense hands it to you on a play like that. Instead, all hell broke loose. The Chargers picked off this pass where Benny Fowler was being held and tackled before the ball even fucking arrived. Some say you can make contact at the line of scrimmage within 5 yards, which is true, but dry humping receivers while the ball is in the air to inner football pant completion is forbidden. That led to a Chargers Keenan Allen touchdown, who was flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct after the play. I understand why he was so angry though. He had just discovered that the new iPhone X was going to cost $1,000 fucking dollars. Who, me? iPhone X? $999? Oh shit. Shit, I ain't got that kind of scratch. I am happy though, for other reasons. Then Jamaal Charles fumbled at the worst possible time, which led to another Chargers TD to make this game way too close. Let me explain how the fourth quarter went for the Broncos offense, defense, and special teams. They all had blunders. 2 offensive turnovers, back-to-back sacks that led to a missed field goal, and 2 Chargers touchdowns. Although, minus all of those mistakes in that 8-minute window, I'd say the Broncos' fourth quarter was perfect. Perfection, but yes, everybody already knows how this one ended. It was Shelby Harris saving the day, blocking a Younghoe Koo field goal attempt. Oh Shelby, the next kind of car I buy will be a Shelby. It may have been ugly at the end. It may have been ugly, but all you need to finish is a tip. Just need the tip to finish. Trust me. I also said Adam Gotsis looked good last night. Pro Football Focus rated him as the 3rd best performing Bronco on the evening. Yes, he penetrated the line. He also made tackles while being tied up in blocks. Shed blockers to make tackles. Very impressive. Shaquille Barrett dominated, getting the only sack of the evening for Denver, but also getting 5 hurries on poor Phillip Rivers. Phillip was sacked once. Siemian was sacked 4 times. So, let's talk about Trevor for a minute. Here are 4 throws Siemian made that I thought were impressive. Yes, he almost threw a pick 6 early, and that could have changed the game drastically. And yes, he forced a ball to DT when he had a wide open Benny Fowler. But you can look at any QB in the NFL, even the great ones, and find a couple bad passes every game. Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Remember the play where Julian Edelman made the miraculous catch? That was a ball that bounced off an Atlanta defender's hands. Nobody talks about how Tom nearly blew the game on that play because it doesn't fucking matter. It's a body of work. So here's what Siemian did exceptionally well. Throw 1 on a 3rd and 4. He hits Demaryius Thomas on an out route with pressure in his face. Converts the 3rd down, puts the ball in a place where only DT can get it, and does it without any goddamn time to throw the ball. Good job, Trev. Throw 2. Might as well call Trevor Siemian the crocheter, because this son of a bitch, no offense to Siemian's mom, knows how to thread those needles. Credit to Jeff Hireman for catching that pass that was actually tipped by Armani Toomer, returning to the NFL as a linebacker. Even with the tip, I think this was a great throw. Good job, Trev. Throw number 3 wasn't even a throw. It was Siemian drawing Joey Bosa offsides and then taking advantage of the free play in the red zone to toss a touchdown to Benny and the catch. I saw Aaron Rodgers do this exact thing like 3 or 4 times against the Seahawks over the weekend. Very heads-up play by the Jizz. Good job, Trev. Throw 4, another needle working for a millinery. Sewing jokes for Siemian, throwing the ball through a window smaller than a fly's anus, as they say in Blytheville, Arkansas, to tight end AJ Derby. Take note, kids. That's a timing throw that can't be more on time. Good job, Trev. Not to be cocky, but there were 3 guys last night that I thought I could have done a better job than on the field. Obviously, number 1, Sergio Dip, but also this visor cleaner. What are you doing, man? You need circular wiping motions. Back and forth with the terry cloths? What are you, some sort of Satanist of vision? That's the most unprofessional thing I've seen since Ted Cruz liked a pornographic video on Twitter last night. I'm also better at jogging than this referee. Someone call Travelocity because this guy just booked a trip to Embarrassingville, USA, which is 7 miles outside of Blytheville, Arkansas. That's it for your week 1 review. If you want the bad poetry with Phillip Rivers, and I know you want it, it's in the Big Dick Player episode on my main channel right now. Check it out. It's really bad this week. It is bad. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Broncos. Subscribe here. Give me a follow on Twitter. And again, bad poetry is in the Big Dick Player episode on That's Good Sports. Subscribe there too. Yeah, 1-0. Not a bad start.